The Necklace by Guy de Maupassant. One evening, Madame Loisel's husband came home with exultant air, holding a large envelope in his hand.
My dear, here's something for you.
What do you want me to do with this? It read, "The Minister of Education and Madame Rapanu request the pleasure of the company of Monsieur and Madame Loisel at the Ministry on the evening of Monday, January the 18th.
But, my dear, I thought you would be so pleased. You never go out, and this is an event. I only obtained it after infinite trouble. Everybody wants one. They are much sought after, and they are not generally given to employees. You will see there all of the official world."
What do you suppose I wear?
Why, the dress you go to the theater in. It looks very nice to me. What's wrong, my dear? What's wrong with you?
Nothing, only I haven't a dress, and so I can't go to this party. Give your invitation to some friend of yours whose wife will be turned out better than I shall.
Look here, Mathilde. What would be the cost of a suitable dress, which you could use on other occasions as well? Something very simple.
I don't know exactly, but I think I could do it on 400 francs.
But I've been saving up for a gun for a little shooting next summer with some friends. Very well, I'll give you 400 francs. But try and get a really nice dress with the money.
3 days later.
What's the matter with you? You've been very odd for the last 3 days.
I'm utterly miserable and not having any jewels, not a single stone to wear. I shall look absolutely no one. I would almost rather not go to the party.
Wear flowers. They're very smart at this time of the year. For 10 francs, you could get 2 or 3 gorgeous roses.
No, there's nothing so humiliating as looking poor in the middle of a lot of rich women.
How stupid you are. Go and see Madame Forestier and ask her to lend you some jewels. You know her quite well enough for that.
Aha, that's true. I never thought of it. The next day, Mathilde went to Madame Forestier's house. First, she saw some bracelets, then a pearl necklace, then a Venetian cross in gold, and gems of exquisite workmanship. She tried the effect of the jewels before the mirror, hesitating, unable to make up her mind to leave them, to give them up. Suddenly she discovered, in a black satin box, a superb diamond necklace. Her heart began to beat. Her hands trembled as she lifted it. She fastened it around her neck, upon her high dress, and remained in ecstasy at the sight of herself.
Choose, my dear.
Wow! Can you lend me this? Just this diamond necklace alone?
Yes, of course.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. The night of the ball.
My dear, please put on your garment.
Hurry, before the other women see me wearing this, while they're wearing such costly furs.
Wait a little. You'll catch a cold in the open. I'm going to fetch a cab.
Oh no! I've no longer got Madame Forestier's necklace.
What? Impossible. Are you sure you still had it on when you came away from the ball?
Yes, I touched it in the hall at the ministry.
I'll go over all the ground we walked.
3 hours later.
You must write to your friend and tell her you've broken the clasp of her necklace and are getting it mended. That will give us time to look around.
1 week later, when all hope was lost.
We must see about replacing the diamonds.
The next day, they took the box which had held the necklace and went to the jeweler's whose name was inside. He consulted his books.
It was not I who sold this necklace, madame. I must merely supply the clasp.
Then they went from jeweler to jewels, searching for another necklace like the first, consulting the memories, both ill with remorse and anguish of mind. Loisel possessed 18,000 francs left to him by his father. He intended to borrow the rest. Madame Loisel came to know the ghastly life of abject poverty. From the very first, she played her part heroically. This fearful debt must be paid off. She would pay it. The servant was dismissed. They changed their flat. They took garret under the roof. Good morning, Jane.
But, madame, I don't know. You must be making a mistake.
No, I am Mathilde Loisel.
Oh, my poor Mathilde, how you have changed.
Yes, I've had some hard times since I saw you last, and many sorrows, and all on your account.
On my account?
You remember the diamond necklace you lent me for the ball at the ministry? I bought you another just like it, and for the last 10 years we have been. paying. You realize it wasn't easy for us. We had no money. Well, it's paid for at last, and I'm glad indeed.
You say you bought a diamond necklace to replace mine?
Yes. You haven't noticed it? They were very much alike.
Oh, my poor Mathilde. But mine was an imitation. It was worth at the very most 500 francs.